I'll announce the phone lines very, very shortly. I'm still here with Michael Ogbodu. We wrapped up on the news review. But Michael, I think we spoke about this on Friday. You cited the survey conducted by the NIB. This is the one to suggest that Honorable Dr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh is the preferred vice presidential candidate to partner Dr. Bawumia. So, of course, over the weekend on all of these current affairs shows, it was front and center. And, of course, the issue being whether or not this is something that the NIB should be participating in. And as a citizen, how do you feel about that? The NIB, should they be concentrating on issues of national security and not wading into these matters? You're smiling. We have some more messages.
No, well, for me, the first time I saw the NIB story, I actually thought the NIB was some private institution that was doing its own survey.
Oh, you didn't think it was?
It didn't even cross my mind that our National Investigative Bureau would be involving itself in, for want of a better expression, politics in this case. I don't know how that falls within their jurisdiction or their I think you even read last time that
I did, and I said, as far as I'm concerned, so the National Intelligence Bureau, NIB of Ghana, formerly known as the Bureau of National Investigations, BNI, is mandated with the following responsibilities. I'll just read very quickly 6 of those: intelligence gathering, collecting and analyzing information that pertains to national security; counterintelligence, protecting the country against espionage, sabotage, and other intelligence activities conducted by foreign entities; 3, criminal investigations; 4, an advisory role, providing the government with intelligence reports and advices to inform policy decisions that enhance national security; enforcement, working with other law enforcement agencies to apprehend individuals involved in activities that threaten national security; and 6, protection of state secrets, ensuring the confidentiality and integrity of sensitive government information. So that's really it. Overall, the NIB plays a crucial role in safeguarding Ghana's national security by addressing both internal and external threats through intelligence operations and coordination with other security agencies. So this is the core mandate. So wading into these particular matters with taxpayers' monies. Maybe if it wasn't just, let's say, MPP party folk that were sampled, maybe they wanted to test the pulse countrywide, I might not be so, maybe, a bit put off by it. But this is, this is state resources that is used to sample 5,000 NPP delegates on who their preferred candidate is. If I'm not party affiliated or that's not my party, I'll be asking, when will they also do my own PNC? When will you conduct our own for us? CP, you know what I'm saying? So I guess that report was not to leak. Had it not leaked, then I guess we would not be in the know.
Okay, so it was leaked.
It was leaked as far as we are concerned. We don't know who sanctioned it. Nothing to really suggest it's coming from the presidency or otherwise. I don't know. I don't have the details. But that the NIB is wading into these matters, very interesting.
Okay, well, now at least it makes sense that it was a leaked report.
By all indications, that's the hand.
At least, because I don't see why or how the NIB or BNI.
My former, same fathers.
Same fathers.
Same fathers.
Would be, well, also, of course, maybe from a security perspective, a report they did that.
We're told that actually this is not new, that this would not be the first time.
Okay.
Yes, but I still say that whatever it is, I'm not sure that I am comfortable with state resources being used in this manner. Like I said, if you're sampling all Ghanaians, you want to get, maybe it's a national security issue, maybe the unveiling of the vice presidential candidates could also stir up some 1 or 2, fine. But why it's like a sanction for one party? Do it across the board. Let's also see what other Ghanaians think about the whole thing.
Maybe they did it and it didn't leak. Maybe. Or what do you think?
I don't know. But Anapo, they're saying, is a front runner. What do you think? Should Bawumia partner with him? Do you expect that announcement to be made soon? We're told that before June ends, we should know who the vice presidential candidate will be for the NPP.
It's a tough one. I don't know who else, really. Maybe Okay, so it's just the two of them that have been in the forefront for a while now.
Who and who you mean? Dr. Educhum.
Educhum and Napo. But I really would have wished they also had a female candidate.
You wanted Natoshi?
Yeah. Oh, no, you know who I voted for from day one.
Yes.
Abena, sorry. I think that she would have. But of course, some people argue that...
Go on Facebook now. I know they'll be arguing
I'm sure. But some have argued that she's probably not ready yet. But I think she brings... she's a likable person. She has a very pleasant personality. I think that probably if they could get a woman figure, it would have brought some, maybe tone down the heat towards...
You believe so?
Yeah, because, there's something very edgy about the whole Bawumia conversation right now. I'm not sure if it's because...
a softening
you get my point.
Factor.
A de-escalator of a sort.
De-escalator.
So I don't know. I think a woman...
You think Napo could be an escalator? You're not wrong. There are those that say that maybe the posturing in recent times is not one that many people are taking a liking to. Because Krobayashi, so
exactly.
Anything apart from contrite and humble sort of submissions, we don't want to hear it because town is hot. Maybe that soft touch is needed. But time check. It is some 8 minutes past the hour of 7. We'll be taking your calls right about now. We call it Community Voices. And then shortly after, the sports will be coming. Michael, thank you so much for the news review and for getting into the trends with me. Is it going to be Napo or not? We'll soon find out. 0559 242 717 0559 242 717 or 0556 910 154. We're picking your calls right about now. Hello, good morning. Who's calling? Where are you calling us from?
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Madam,
it's you.
Madam.
Yes.
I'm a MP before so Badia, and Osei. None a Casaya or Casatra Ghana for a Ghana for the Nimpa to Abadama MPPA. Omo Fanabra. Onipa or Casatro Ombu Ghana for ye and a papa Omo Patino. Omo this Ghana's Alabama Nessa Christoma, where I do it, Omo the Mako, Napa.
Abutre. Thank you for your call. I'll get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Papa Bisu, how are we doing? How was the weekend?
Well, the weekend wasn't that bad, but just that when you think of the negative happenings on Danana, those abysmal, hopeless government, I'm not that happy. You see the governance that is happening under the NADO, whereby the NIB, a state security agency, conducting polls for.
You say you're not comfortable with that?
Come again.
So you take exception to that. You're not comfortable with that?
It is really bad. Really, really bad. That's why you can see a minister of state like Brian Achampong buying those state hotels from Snake. But you see, a second check or close observation, you see that Brian Achampong is just a small fly in this particular purchase. I'm suspecting. Listen to me carefully.
Yes, Papa Bisu. Another 30 seconds for you.
The arms of the president is in there. If not, it's to stop it. It's to stop the sale.
All right, Papa Bisu.
The
The petition has been presented to the presidency. Stop the sale, Papa Bisu says. We've lost our other caller. Thank you for your patience on the line. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Who's calling? Where are you calling us from?
Yeah, good morning. I'm calling from Shukura.
What's your name, please?
My name is Peter T.
Sure, you're on air. Let's hear you.
Yeah, before I start, let me greet the National Deputy Organizer for Zongo Caucus of NDC, Alaji Yaokundo, doing a very good work. But to proceed, I think that this NAPCO issue, you see, if you are practicing a nepotism government, that is how the situation will look like. Because it seems that this government, has really become a deceptive government to Ghanaians. Because the promises that they made, and today what Ghanaians are facing in the line of these promises. That is where the problem is. Hotels, they are denying. Everything they are denying. My sister, do you remember that they discovered some ghost names in some schools at the north?
That's right, even ghost schools.
Yes, by the OSP.
That's right.
And according to the OSP, over 34 million Ghana cedi has been saved in this situation. Yes. So if today an institution that government has established in the line to be able to meet their, daily needs and whatever it is, can this money be used to pay the NAPCO, Yes, working.
That's right.
So what are they talking about? These are some of the things. If there are reserves, from due where, government claim that it has saved.
You say that should be used to pay arrears.
Yes, so
I agree with that.
What are they using this money for?
Thank you so much for your submission. Pay NAPCOnians now is what our last caller said. Hello, good morning.
Flavor, please. Why?
Who am I speaking with, please? Or where are you calling us from?
Seshak.
Seshak, it's great to hear your voice. Let's hear you, please.
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm doing fantastic.
Sure. Where is Johnny?
He is right here.
He's right there. Oh,
absolutely.
Okay. Tell him I said big greetings to him.
Absolutely. You'll be hearing his voice very shortly. Let's hear you, please.
Sure. Ellen, I want to divert a little bit to former MPP chairman, Blay.
Yes.
I overheard him saying that Smith has the right to do whatever they want because Ghanaians have given them the prerogative to.
Yes, he was talking about the board. He says they have a board, so the board should be allowed to work.
He said the board. But you must understand that none of the board owns the properties that Smith is selling out.
That's right.
It is the individual contributions of Ghanaian workers that have put those edifices up.
That's right.
So they should come again. You see, the way that some of them, they speak despicably, it even hurts me that one day I'll grow to become an old person.
Oh,
yes. I say without any equivocation or any sort of what do you call it? Sorry. They are all bad men in this country. They just open their mouth and just say anything they like. Ellen, how do we constitute a country or form a country when the parameters or the foundations that hold our democracy are being toyed with? So this morning I'm on the judiciary of this country. The last time I didn't finish the business with them. Helen, do you know that the Chief Justice? And
Seshak, you round up for me on this one, please, so I can take many calls. Yes.
The number one injustice person in this country.
No. Seshak, I cannot allow for that to continue. The judiciary has to be protected. So that is for me. That is right. And I always say it's a fine line.
In the 100% function of our democracy.
That's right.
So if issues are sent to court and people will be doing machinations and other things, and it comes out. And
so you say at the moment the perceptions are not good. You say the optics don't look good.
He is President Akufo-Addo. This man who has failed woefully, and he himself knows that he has failed, and he is expecting the next government to come and solve our issues. He's the one you are praising.
Well, Seshak, thank you for that submission.
She says she's a Sunday school teacher. She should exemplify that kind of character.
Thank you, Seshak. We'll hear from you again. I'll get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning. And you too can call in 0559 242 717 or 0556 910 154. Good morning.
Good morning,
Eben, it's great to hear your voice. How are we doing?
Not bad, and you?
I'm doing fantastic. Let's hear you, please. Short, sweet, and snappy.
Thank you, Ellen. Anyway, as you know, Eben from Kwabenya. You see, is Johnny there? Today, no bite.
Yes, a small delay in that, but he's here. You'll be hearing from him shortly.
Okay, anyway, let me say good morning to Louisa Kwachi. She's one of the communicators of the ND. Very fantastic woman. I know you know her because she has been coming to media generally. You see, truth be told, you see, the performance of the judiciary is very poor, especially under this clueless, reckless administration led by President Akufo-Addo. And you can attest to it. You see, we were thinking that wasn't performing. But with CJ Tokuno the Chale, Yellen, very bad.
You say the perceptions are not great. You also echo the sentiments of Seshak.
Are we not in this country, Yellen? That's what Ekufuado, the incompetence ever happened to this country. Now leading us, a CPR report of what NDC, that the NDC was corrupt. Due to that, they won election. Now, Professor Adair of all people are what disappointed in what in Ekufuado. I'll continue to say each and every time what President Ekufuado is a scam.
Oh dear. Eben, you say he's a scam. Well, thank you for your submission this morning. I'll get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ellen. Please, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Who am I speaking with?
I am Ben. I'm calling you from New Achimota.
Ben from New Achimota. You have the floor. Let's hear you.
Okay. That NIBOC, what are they trying to tell us?
What do you mean?
That office that has been instituted by established by Constitution. What are their core mandates? Are they supposed to go and do a survey for a presidential candidate of a ruling party, or they are supposed to look at the security service and how to protect the state? You see, when the country, if you give a country to people who doesn't have brains, these are the things that we will experience.
Oh, I think that's a bit harsh to say. It's too early in the morning.
It's not harsh. What we are doing to us is even more than what I am saying. Using our own taxpayers' money to go and do a survey for a political party, what do you expect the NDC people to say? The CPP, the PPP, and the other parties.
That's
what
right.
do you expect them to say?
I agree with that.
Because I pay my taxes. They also pay their taxes. Why don't you use the taxes for something prudent?
Certainly.
For the benefit of the state, but rather using it for a political party.
Well, Ben, sentiments shared. I'll get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my sister.
Pastor Dewale, great to hear your voice.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm quite great and good.
All
my
right.
sister, I'm going to give you a revelation. And
Sure.
I'm ever ready to assist if I'm called up on any investigation. Because I've been an eyewitness and I'm not a happy man.
What's
Friday,
happened?
Somewhere right after the show, a church member called me. He's putting up a building at Dentra within the Greater Accra Municipal Assembly. But most people refer it as Kaswa on that Matamai Highway. Then when I got there, do you know what happened? 2 laborers were sent to site to work. These land guards have been misbehaving, and they have rather been covered. And all that we hear is Million City. They went and dragged them, beat them, took them to the police station, and warned them that they should never mention of beating them up. And they should rather say they are terrorists. And ignorant as they were, they also mentioned that, and they were quickly locked up. So the church member called me. We got to the Dentra police station. We went to bail them. Somebody was beaten, with 2 of them, beaten in pool of blood. We, in fact, in pain. I was the one who took them to the hospital with my church member. We went through treatment. The doctor told me, and I quote, that just about 2 weeks ago, gunshots happened on one of the sites. Before the victim was rushed there, he passed away. Somebody was even just roofing a building. He was shot. And I let that's what they do. And anytime they do it, they cover up. And it's not the best at all. You can call up the police station.
Well, Pastor Dewale, this is something that we'd be keen to explore with you further. So let's have a conversation about that. But you too can get involved in the conversation. 0559 242 717 or 0556 910 154. Let's make our submissions short and snappy so we can hear from as many of you as possible. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Who's speaking, please?
Yeah, this is Penny from Tamale.
All right. How is Tamale this morning?
We can't complain. We are doing well.
Fantastic. Let's hear you, please.
Yes, Helen. Yes, do you remember as part of Dr. Baumier's comments to Ghanaians on 27 June 2020, he said the best running mate will not make any difference if the president is indecisive and incompetent.
I do recall.
Thank you. So today, can we say that most of the things he said has come to fall before him? Just imagine, if you are decisive and you are competent, how long will it take you to choose a running mate? if you are competent and choose a random. The person you are bringing to us, we already know his what they call it background. If it is Lapo, look at what he told Ghanaians. If you and I think we are complaining of doing so, we should look for our own timetable. So this is the person you are bringing to us as randomly. May God forbid. These people have taken them for granted too much. Look at his attitude and behavior towards the free senior high when it was implemented in 2017.
You say that is not who we should have as a vice president. Thank you for that. Greetings to Tamale. I'll get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my good sister.
Who am I speaking with, please? Where are you calling us from?
Yes, calling from Amamone in the Ghanaian municipal.
Fantastic. Let's hear you, please. You're on air.
Let me greet your cherished listeners and Dr. Ham, incoming member of Parliament through the constituency. My sister, it seems we are two hypocrites because in President Mahama regime, even if it's today, my goodness, then it seems something different could happen in this country. As my brother who left said, today what are we saying? The president himself said it when in one position. See the lie, hata. That's why he's bringing the magician, the vice president.
That's right.
Mahamadou Bawumia. Today, what are we seeing today? You see, we don't govern like this. Where are the peace council? Where are the Christian council? And even Agro. Today, everybody keep quiet. But in Akan language, they said, Emre Endin Kaso. We are heading towards to 7 December, and the state is going to vote massively for NDC to drive this government away from the system.
Thank you for that submission. I'll get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Helen, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Who am I speaking with, please?
Me.
All right, Nee, you have the floor. Let's hear you, please.
Please, where is Johnny?
He's here, sir.
I beg. In fact, I want to hear Johnny's voice. Where is he?
Please, let's hear you. You'll hear him very shortly.
Look, Helen, I keep on asking you this question. Isn't there any sensible adult statesman in this country?
Why do you say that?
Don't we have any wise man who would wake up one morning and speak truth to these people? That guys, the route you are taking is a deadly one. Please, stop what you are doing. Because the looting is too much, the suffering of the masses, enemy is too much. Look, just yesterday, I heard a nice girl saying that now she's suffering, so all she can do is hook up to get money. Just look at it.
You know, it's becoming more and more that way. If you go on some of the social media apps, you can readily just book somebody for the day or the night. It's true.
People can't feed themselves with even 2 square meals. Two, Helen, two. So if the parents are suffering, they can't even provide for me, and I can go on this route to get money. Where is Kufuor? Where is President Kufuor?
He's around. He's been quite active in recent times.
We all loved and respected and we called the father. Where is he? If your son, if your junior brother is doing this to your own children, and you can't call him to order, all because of party. One day the party will be your... on radio.
Yes. Do have a fantastic day. Yes, we keep it measured in the morning. Thank you for that call. Hello, good morning. I've lost that caller, but do give us a call, 0559 242 717, also on 0556 910 154. If I've lost you on the line, please call me back. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Lincoln.
Lincoln from Akwiteman. How is Akwiteman this morning?
Everybody is fine, and you?
We're doing fantastic here in Kanda. Let's hear you, please.
Okay, thank you. Let me say good morning to one person incoming MP for English Yama from Honorable Felix Akwete Oakley is coming to take the seat for NDC. And Zoom Lion, with collaboration with the Grand Chief, making sure Accra become a better place and a best clean. How Akufo-Addo said it, that he will keep Accra as a cleanest country in Africa. He wasn't able to do it, so Zoom Lion and the Grand Chief have started. Anybody who pour Bola in the dream or drop things at unauthorized places will be arrested, and we support that. My sister, one thing that Ghanaians, we shouted so many years and we've kept quiet, is the banks that Akufo-Addo has collapsed, including Parkway Indom, UT Bank, UMB, and the rest. Today, President Mahama is saying that he is bringing some of those banks back when he gets power, so that the youth of this country can get work to do. Let's take UN Bank alone, 305 branches across the country. President Akufo-Addo has collapsed them. If you add the rest, it's not a small thing. And that have rendered a lot of people jobless. My sister, let's say you have one branch at your area. Those who are doing Momo, those who are selling pure water, those who are doing other businesses, because of the settlement of the bank there, today, they have nothing to do. So we are calling on Ghanaians to vote for President Mahama to bring those banks back so that the 24-hour economy can become fruition to every Ghanaian.
Thank you for that submission. I'll get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ellen. I have come again. I'm done from New Achimota.
Sure. Let's hear you, please.
You did not allow me to go through, so I have to force myself and come back again.
Please, bear with me, please. As quickly as you're able to, so I can get as many of the calls through. Make your point, and let's be measured with it. Thank you so much.
See, compare this country, Ghana, the resources we have, and compare the resources of UK, America, the Canada, and these stuff, and see the differences. It tells you the kind of leaders you have. It tells you the kind of, you see, they carry the state resources, go to other countries for medical care. It tells you that they don't have the brain to think. This is what I need also. We don't wish to come on radio and insult our leaders like this. But that is the fact. That is the reality. They don't have the brain to think. You live in your house. I live in my house. I come to your house to come and watch TV all the time. But I am earning my salary. The same salary you are earning, I even have it more. I can't afford a common TV for my children. I have to move from my house to come to your house, Ellen, to come and watch football or TV. And you think that I have the brain to think? Am I okay? Is everything okay in this country?
Thank you for that submission. I'll get on to some more of your calls. Hello, good morning. Apologies for that. I lost you on the line. Thank you for your patience if you are waiting to get through. 0559 242 717 or 0556 910 154. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I tell you, let me bless because I've read Tiraba.
Bless you.
Mamini can share me coming MP. Tell them after you. The only hope for Amasama. One pay. Because they say they are normal so no. Ebino mi yeniaji. Yensi Americans are, Yensi Americans are say. Ba penyimu, oba ya no ordinada. Ebe tine kunyan so. Odado bia including the way the vice president or say obetia my economy na bafun. What mean my economy na yi. Let me cut off lead back. First na 78. She say I got 2 something. She say Ghana ya bemu. Into the course no. This empire bo near my John. Embra be ade na ya ho entoy. Me da wase. Obian votima said.
Thank you for your call. Bless. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Who am I speaking with? Where are you calling us from?
This is Alasan sister from Deno Central.
Fantastic. Let's hear you, please.
Mr. This country, as the caller who just left it, let's all go on our knees and pray hard. I'm saying this because for the first time in the history of this country, our BCs are in limbo because WAEC hasn't received their money to conduct these exams for these innocent children. But the man who's running away from responsibility as an economic management team, who told us they have a solid team. That solid team now become a liquid team, has been running away, taking responsibilities of the good ones, but the bad ones, which all of us were assured that is coming to take in charge, he has run away from it, the economy. This man said he's a driving mate. He's not in charge, but he was able to order the finance minister to release monies to pay the so-called nursing trainees and others.
That's right.
And so,
yes, he ordered for the payment to be made.
Yes. Do you get it? So
I get you.
I just don't get it. One breath, he's not responsible. Other breath, he's in charge. He has done this. But when it comes to the hard one, who hit you and I, the man runs away. But keep on promising like an opposition leader. Is it serious? And Ghanaians have time to listen to them. That is my worry. Look at it. So, this man, I don't know. I am a Muslim. I am a Muslim. And I know truth. If you are sincere to yourself and to your people, you will definitely be honored and you will definitely be something. But look at this man.
Thank you for your call and your submission. Hello, good morning. Apologies for that. 0559 242 717. That's 0559 242 717 or 0556 910 154. I'll get on to my last two callers and we'll make way for the sports. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Helen.
Okay, I can't hear you too well. If you can speak up for me, please. Who's calling?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah, this is the man from the city within the city. Maestro, they call me.
Maestro, good to hear from you this morning. You're on air. Let's hear you.
Yeah. Precisely, I'm calling from Mamobi. That is a city within
a city within a city. How's Mamobi this morning?
Well, Mamobi is good.
Okay.
People are just sitting down with that work.
I see.
You can see the team you there. Just sitting down with that work. And we will promise one district, one factory.
That's right.
I want to keep, I want to West Wogon. Only it is one factory to point out. You understand me? And we also promise 1 million responsibilities.
That's right.
It exposed the municipal farmers. That is a choke. So the reason that they generated in the constitution, what is the reason for? Because it is still a gutter. Because it is still a gutter. What it is doing, within 30 to 40 minutes, everybody is flooded. This is all money that they make. What are they using the money for? In Mamobi, come and see our village. Johnny has been there since day one. And today they come on it that they want to do something. President Mahama invested $10 million on this village. You understand me? And now, for the 8 years of President Akufo-Addo and then his brother Bawumia, the mate, nothing has been done in Mamobi. I would wonder that this is what they can even come to Mamobi and do a single campaign. My MP, Honorable Yusuf Jaja, is doing well. The youth are happy with him, and we all know very well that coming December 7, his vote is going to increase. Let me a message to Johnny.
Yes,
brother who is called Mohammed Safiu, second friend in Ogozo. He has to tell you that he's not happy this month. He's not hearing his voice. He's saying Benny is one of the people that in Ghana were able to move forward and achieve a lot of things. It's the contribution of the Chinese Bite. I say, he has to tell you that he's continuing the good work.
Sure thing. Johnny's Bite will come your way tomorrow. I get on to my last call and we'll park it here for Community Voices. All right. Well, on that note, we'll make way for the sports. Kelvin Owusu-Ansah is here. He's ready for yet another week, suited and booted. I don't know. Maybe he's getting married after the show. I can't tell. This suit is very fresh indeed. But of course, DJ Abiyam is here in charge of music affairs. I see the phone lines are blinking. I can't take any more calls. Sports is up next.
The best in the morning is on 92.